Good morning. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. We will turn you around so you can watch the other part of this. Noise alert. I'm gonna move you to the other bench. All right, I had to put a little tape on there to protect my polished edge. Let me tear a little bit of this off. where I need to get is right up in here with my die grinder. Another noise alert. Now we move over to the router and bring over there. All right, I think you can see. This is another noise alert. This is really noisy. And this is a machine that scares me. Now we go to the bandsaw. I don't know how close I can get to this, but I wanted to show you that the very first thing I do is sand the grinding marks off the spine. And right here I have them, let me see if I can bring it in. I have them sanded off here, and this is where I have to still work. Can you see the difference? And I got to go all the way around under this, all the way up to the finger choil. And what I do is start with 180. There we go, 180. And then I work my way up. And while I'm doing that, I sand the handle too. Because since this is a polished knife, if this was a satin finish, I wouldn't go to these extremes. But when I mirror polish a knife, I like it to be polished all the way around the spine and the finger choil. So, all right, let me get back to sanding. Well, that's very interesting because I had a clip of me on the bandsaw, and apparently I turned it off thinking it was off, and it was actually on while I was setting the camera up. And the same thing when I went and sanded on that. I thought I had recorded that, but I turned it off because it was on while I was setting the camera up. So there's two parts of that you didn't see, but here we are. Now fixing to go into the buffing room and shine this up. So we'll be back in about 20 minutes. I got to take the tape off. I'm going to polish the whole knife up again. And then all it needs is a sheath and an edge. 2 hours later. Well, I picked a good knife to come back on. First knife since I got back in the shop. Well, the 7 knives I finished, but there's my wife. Please come look at this knife. Boy, I'm proud of that one. Good Lord, that come out nice. coming in here?
I am.
I want to show you my knife. I'm recording.
Okay.
Don't bring your rake in here. Okay, sit down. Sit down.
Get ready for it. Oh.
I'm having a showing.
Oh, dear God. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
It's very unique. 1 in a million. It's very pretty. Very shiny. That's a 2-finger shine.
That's a 1 hand and 2 finger shine right there.
That's beautiful.
Well, I'm not sure what I'm doing next. I got 2 more cut out and punched for their pinholes. I think I'm gonna drill the pinholes before I go home, and I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm really, that yesterday cutting that tree down just wore me out. I woke up this morning thinking I was gonna finish, cutting that stump, and I got 1 log laying there that I gotta cut in half because I can't lift it. And I woke up, I was gonna do that first thing, and my shoulder said like hell. So tomorrow early, if it's not, well, I think it's gonna be raining. I don't know. I'll make up my mind in the morning. If it's not raining, I'm gonna finish that tree up and be done with it. Just 2 cuts. I just gotta cut the stump down low and cut that log in half. And then I'll come out here. And I think I'm gonna go right to making a sheath for this. And I'm asking $225 for this. If you want it, let me know. The sheath is gonna be spectacular. I have some antique stain. So I'm gonna do a little bit of work on the sheath. And I'm gonna antique stain the work that I'm gonna do and then rub it off. And what that does is the work that I do on it, it leaves that dark, and the rest of it, it doesn't darken. And then I'm gonna do probably, since I've got so much brown in the handle, I'm probably gonna do a very small chocolate fade. So it's gonna be a really nice sheath. So, I'm not even sure, I don't even feel like drilling them holes. I am really tired. I woke up tired. I've been tired all morning. My wife come out here and sat a little while. And since I wasn't doing nothing, just listening, I almost fell asleep. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. Even though, the drilling is not a dangerous machine, I'm just kind of, I got to work my way back into putting full days in out here. And yesterday was an awful lot of work for somebody who's been sick for a year. And trying to ease back into a normal life. The 3rd, I think that's Monday, right? I believe it's Monday. Yeah, I got to go to a rheumatologist. And they also specialize in autoimmune diseases. And, I have an enlarged spleen. I've mentioned that before. So apparently having an autoimmune disease, one of the symptoms is an enlarged spleen. And the other symptom is all the aches and pains I have in my joints and not being able to move my left hand more than that. Now these 2 fingers, I can do pretty much anything with that. That is as far as I can bend that finger. Let me see how far I can do my right hand. Okay, I can do anything with that. But I cannot do that with this. That's about it. I can pinch, and I finally have enough strength in these 2 that I can grab a doorknob and open it. But these 3 are just like tagging along freeloaders. Okay, we'll see. So have a good Saturday, y'all. I'm done. I'm going home.